is Devin Singletary, rookie running back from the Buffalo Bills. Now, this was a hard one for me because I feel like I always say this one was a hard one for me.
You do.
And I
mean, that is kind of good. That means it's a good topic.
I guess. So Devin Singletary has been a player that I coming out of college, I think I had him third on my my college, not college football, but my NFL draft rankings.
Okay.
I liked him as David Montgomery was my second guy, Josh Jacobs was my first, Devin Singletary is like my third guy. I watched a lot of film on Singletary, and he had a really bad what is it? A combine?
Combine, yes.
His workout metrics were not that great. But he was drafted in the third round, 10th pick by the Buffalo Bills. I really did like him coming in. The hard part is that you have Yeldon, you have LaShawn McCoy, and so you had some valuable pieces, I guess, to that Bills running game. LaShawn McCoy was expected to be the guy, right? And then you had TJ Yeldon, who was expected to be the 2. Right now, Yeldon's on the bubble. Like, people are wondering if TJ Yeldon's going to make the team. So that leaves the number 2 spot open for Devin Singletary.
Right.
And there have been rumors floating around, just little birds tweeting on Twitter, that LaShawn McCoy could be cut or traded before the season starts. If that does happen, Devin Singletary becomes the number 1 running back on that team. I also see a situation that LaShawn McCoy, because you also have Frank Gore there too. You have to take that into account.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Frank
Dolphins 2.0.
Yeah, they're not as stupid as Adam Gase, and they're the Bills too, so that's saying a lot. But they have been like even they're not sure if they want Frank Gore to be that guy. Frank Gore is coming into that situation, and he had he played 2 quarters of the first preseason game. It doesn't usually happen for a guy that you expect to make the team. So for me, Devin Singletary is the one guy that becomes the constant. He did play a lot in that first preseason game because he's a rookie. He didn't look great, you know what I mean. He was mediocre, but I mean, it's preseason. But the reports surrounding Singletary have been relatively good. You know, he's getting a lot of first-team opportunities, according to The Athletic. So we'll see. I mean, there's been multiple reports. The ESPN is also reporting that he's received, quote, a ton of first-team reps.
Yeah.
So
he's one of the perfect, as you just said, we'll see guys.
Yeah.
Kind of what I was talking about earlier with drafting late-round guys.
Right.
Because he can easily be a bust. And LaShawn McCoy and Frank Gore can easily take over the role, and the Bills run game stinks overall, and he doesn't get any opportunities and all that stuff. Right. But there's also a very good chance that Frank Gore gets cut or doesn't really play. Right. TJ Yeldon gets cut or doesn't really play.
Right.
LaShawn McCoy loses the job or gets traded or whatever, and Singletary becomes the guy. And he could be, honestly, if they give him the opportunity, he could be like a workhorse back in that offense.
Yeah, definitely.
Because they could be giving him a ton of carries if they want to.
Right.
And even, honestly, even if McCoy is still LaShawn McCoy and takes the job back, he's a very injury-prone running back.
Yeah.
So chances are he's going to get hurt sometime during the season. And when that happens, can Singletary take the spot? I think it's worth a late-round look, for sure.